Welcome back to Flashpoint. Our conversation continues now with the mayor of Charlotte, Vi Lyles.
Do you plan on running again this year?
Listen to you, Ben. You know you can't ask me that question. I'm
Well,
planning on working for
fairness, Mayor,
Apple.
in
Okay,
fairness,
so
no,
you
wait, in
can't
fairness,
ask me the
April, it's
question.
April of this year. I can't ask that?
Well, let's just put it this way. We've got a lot of work to do. And for me, I hope that the people that vote in this community have seen how much work we have done to move the city forward as we grow, the accomplishments of the UDO, the accomplishments that we're living around equity and inclusion. Some of these things are really important, and I hope that we'll follow them through. And I hope that the residents who vote will get out to vote and support people that support the initiatives that we have: affordable housing, mobility, good paying jobs for everyone. If you're in that group, then we feel like that's going to be our success for the future.
Mayor, forgive me, but it's April of
It
this
is
year. We're not
April.
talking about next year. You can't say yet right now whether or not you're going to run?
Filing's in July. So it's April, June, and July.
All right, that's fair. What do you feel about sort of crime right now in the city? I know just a few months ago, the CEO of Blumenthal Arts telling City Council that he didn't feel like some of his patrons and guests felt safe going to a show in Uptown. That's certainly a change of pace from what it's been like over the last 10, 15 years. What can you say to those folks who are now newly worried about safety in Uptown?
What I say is our Uptown is one of the most safe places. It's difficult, though, when you start thinking about how many more people are in our center city. We've created a great place to live and work. And so we have more people in, and that brings the usual issues that we have in our community about homelessness, but that is not a criminal behavior. We have to learn to adjust, and we have to learn how to help people be their best selves. And so that means a lot of work we're doing with Charlotte Center City Partners on housing for homelessness and making those initiatives really real and impactful.
This past week, I know that City Council voted to demolish 2 hotels in the Hidden Valley neighborhood, hoping to replace it with possibly affordable housing. How is that helpful as far as a not only affordable housing tool, but also a crime prevention tool?
Well, you know, we're working on our corridors of opportunity program, and our corridors but identified as those places that we had disinvestment or no investment in as the city grew. And so we had the neighborhood, the communities working on what they call their playbook. And the recommendation from the neighborhoods was to reduce the amount of hotel rooms that are on that intersection of Sugar Creek and I-85. Because most of those hotels are operating in a very tenuous environment, whether or not there's criminal activities going on. We've had a lot of police activities around human trafficking, but at the same time, we've got people that are really trying to help and improve. But we've got to make those choices, and I think that the council made a great decision, and I stand by it, because Hidden Valley is an intersection that we can change with those hotels coming down, where we can give people permanent, safe housing. I believe it's the most important thing. I want to really congratulate the Hidden Valley leadership for standing up for the things that they believe their neighborhood needs. That was something we should have done years ago.
Final question. You know, we had the DNC here. We kind of had the RNC, but not really. We've talked about having a Super Bowl here. What do you think is the next big thing here for Charlotte?
I don't know what that next big thing is, but whenever it comes, we'll be ready.
Okay, that's fair. Mayor Vi Lyles, thanks for coming on and speaking with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Ben. Good to see you.
All right, more Flashpoint after this.